Hi guys, welcome to the channel today. I am Sazzel Rose and today's reading, I did pick up some crystals, but then Spirit was like, no girl, look at all those face masks on your windowsill. Today we're doing something a bit fun and we are going with the face mask. So today we are looking at your next glow up. So this could be something that's happening right now or is about to happen. So we're looking for advice from Spirit all about your next glow up. So we have got 3 face masks to choose from today. So you've got the Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask, which is the blue colour. We have the British Rose Fresh Plumping Mask in this beautiful pink colour. And then last but not least, we have the Mediterranean Almond Milk with Oats Mask, which is in this gorgeous soothing, kind of creamy colour. So those are the 3 piles to choose from today. Group number 1, group number 2 and group number 3. I will leave the timestamps listed down below for each pile. So yeah, just pick a mask that you are most drawn to and I will see you in your reading. Hey pile 1, those of you that chose the Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Glow Mask, this will be your reading. So immediately, I mean, you guys are about to glow up like crazy. You are about to step into your moment. This is your time to shine. Whatever you have been planning, whatever ideas you've had, whatever you have been wanting to do to fulfill your life or move you up to the next level, that is about to happen and you are going to do it in style, like literally. You've already been, I'm being told that you have already been getting rid of any toxins or anything that's not meant to be in your life. You've been doing that within the last few months. So the Himalayan charcoal mask, it's about drawing out toxins. Charcoal draws out toxins from the skin and in turn gives us this gorgeous glow. And you have spent the last kind of year to the last 6 months being kind of removing things, and you might have been having like some time out, not necessarily physically removing things, negative things from your life, but just taking time out itself, giving you time to kind of really think and contemplate. Like even if you haven't been doing anything physically, you have been going through a cycle which has been drawing out negative things from your life. So people that are not meant to be with you in the long run, the long term, people that may be a bit toxic, friends, people that you know, work colleagues, anything like that, anybody who is not in your life for the best reasons, they have all been removed, like easily been removed from your life. So you may not have even had an argument with anybody, you may not have even spoken to anybody, or it may not have been known to you or to them, but just easily these people that have been holding you back have just been naturally, easily kind of like plucked from your life. And from now on, like your soul tribe is, you're kind of like magnetizing your soul tribe to you guys at the moment. And from now on, you are going to be able to detect anybody who isn't meant to be in your life for the highest good. And from now on, you are really going to be kind of intuitively drawn to people who are your soul tribe, who are meant to be with you for the long haul, who are like friends and colleagues and, you know, relationships, people who are meant to be in your life for a good reason, for the highest good, because they're on your vibration. like your vibrations have gone way up, so much so that anyone that isn't vibrating on your caliber, who isn't as highly vibrating as you, those with low vibrations have just naturally fallen by the wayside, because you cannot be on the same vibration as somebody who is vibing really low. It just doesn't work. And naturally, things that vibe high attract other naturally high vibrating objects, people, and people that vibe low naturally attract people and objects that have a lower vibration. If you think about friendships and things, you always, whatever you're going through in life, you always attract people who are going through the same thing. So if you're going through some bad traumatic things, then naturally your friendship group, or you will just naturally draw people into you who are going through similar things. And if you are thinking positive and you're meditating all the time and you are naturally vibing high, then you in turn attract people who are also doing the same. So yeah, whatever you are doing in life, you may not, like I say, you might not even think that you are particularly doing anything in particular, but people are falling by the wayside who aren't meant to be in your life, and you're attracting your tribe. Your high vibing tribe is currently being drawn to you, and you're having a major glow up. So that is just amazing. And I feel like you guys are really speaking your truth as well, because this gorgeous blue colour relates to the throat chakra, and you guys are really truly becoming into who you are meant to be, and you are able to speak your truth and really connect with people on a deeper level. And also as well, because it's turquoise, it's reminding me of like the higher heart chakra, and this beautiful just vibration is just all about you speaking your truth, from your highest good. Everything is for your highest purpose, and yeah, you're just withdrawing from any negativity in your life, which is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to pop your mask here. I was going to pop it near the candle, but then I thought I'd better not pop it there. So I'll pop your mask there, and then we will get into some oracle cards. So I was really drawn to this deck today. This is the Seasons of the Witch deck, and I bought this for myself at Christmas because I was going to do some readings over the festive period, and you guys might know that I lost my voice for like 3 weeks at Christmas, and then I had family staying, and I didn't really have the space after that to film and have like the quiet time which I need for reading the cards, and I didn't have that time, so I didn't use this deck, and I was going to simply use it on myself, but I was going to wait for you guys until maybe like November, December of this year to use it. But Spirit was literally like, you need to grab that deck by the side of your bed and you need to use it today. So that is what we are going to do, and it's just such a gorgeous deck. Like, this deck is too beautiful to just have at Christmas, to be honest, but it's got absolutely beautiful imagery in it, and I've really been enjoying using this. Like, I've been charging it with my energy, so I've had it by the side of my bed. I'm just naturally drawn for some decks that I own to keep them by my bed. I also did the same thing with this gorgeous tarot deck as well. For a good couple of years, I just kept this by my bedside before I even started properly using it. So pile 1, what does pile 1 need to know right now about their glow up? So we got Dove Medicine. My goodness, she is literally just standing strong and in her power. Like the white dove to me just speaks of peace, and you are divinely protected, and I feel like you shine a bright white light, and people are attracted to you for your divine light. Like you naturally just have this high vibing healing energy which draws people in. And in the past, when you haven't been feeling like, when you've been vibrating at a bit of a lower level, you've really attracted in people because they can feel your healing white light, and you've naturally drawn them in. So if we think of like narcissists and just people that are not vibing at a high level, they've been drawn to you because you just naturally radiate. Even if you're not feeling so great in yourself, you have always, since childhood, like I'm just seeing this baby being born surrounded by white light. Like you have always, you may not have had the best childhood. Like you might have been mistreated in childhood by parents, siblings, teachers may not have understood you and things like that. That may resonate for some of you, but I'm just seeing this baby being born with this brilliant white light of protection and natural healing, and you've naturally drawn in people over your lifetime who have been drawn to your healing energy because they need healing, they need lifting up, and they're kind of, you may have found over the years that you've had like energy vampires, and these people don't mean to do it. They're not intentionally there to zap your energy. It's just natural that you're so bright that you've been like a beam of light, like a torchlight that's just led people in, and they have naturally zapped your energy and your goodness. And it's not that they've zapped your goodness and you've become a bad person. Not at all. That is not what I'm saying at all. But people are naturally drained from you without you knowing, and they haven't meant to do it. It's just something that's kind of naturally happened. But now you have this, you are standing strong. You've got your crown on, you're standing strong. You are seeing through all the BS, and you've got this protective dove, like your spirit guide. You've got spirit surrounding you. That is literally sat on your shoulder, waiting to just back off anybody that isn't here for your highest good. So you are divinely protected, and your white light now, you are standing strong in your frame, and you are standing strong in your beam of light that no one can touch your light. Like you can heal others and you can help others and you can be there for others, but they're not going to zap you of your energy. They're not going to drain you of your white light. Your white light is going to be there for you. And even when you heal others with your words, with your hugs, with your, like if you do Reiki or anything like that, if you are a healer in that sense, then you're going to stand strong in your frame and your light. But also as well, if you're not an active healer in like Reiki or anything like that, you are a natural healer since birth. So when you are in conversation with others, it naturally heals them. When you hug people, it naturally heals them. When you surround people, your light naturally heals them. But now your light is going to still heal them, but it's not going to take from you. No one's going to be able to take your light from you anymore. And you are going to become more energetic, more headstrong, you're going to be speaking your truth. You're going to be standing proud in the person that you are, in your being. You are going to be able to speak your truth and just move forward on your life's journey with a strong sense of knowing of a direction, and just knowing that you are like literally the bee's knees. Like you are the queen, king or queen. You are incredible, and your white light shines strong, shines within you, and shines to others as well. But now your light protects you and it stays firmly within you. Yes, you can heal others but no one can take from you. No one's going to be able to zap your energy or your light. So let's read what's on this card. So it's Dove and Medicine. The wings are thick and strong. I see, for they have battled the most unforgiving winds. Be proud, be free, my child. Go on and soar like never be. Oh my goodness, exactly. That is just you. You've healed, people have taken from you, and now no one can take from you ever again, because you are always going to have your light standing strongly within you. And yeah, that is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to put that card there firmly in the center, because this is just, guys, you are so powerful, and this is just absolutely amazing. So I'm going to get these oracle cards. These are Tarot of the Old Path. It's a really beautiful deck. Before I started shuffling, this card was in the reverse. I just split the deck and it was in the reverse. And yeah, you have always been the Empress. You could be male or female, but your energy has always been the Empress. But in the past, other people have taken from your light so much so that you've never seen your true potential. I think you might have had inklings about what your life could be, but you may have had a little bit of niggly self-doubt in the back of your mind. But you guys are natural nurturers, natural healers, natural empaths, and yeah, now your crown was falling off your head in the past, and now it stands firmly on you, and you're just divinely protected by Mother Nature, and you are just so blessed. And now you can just live a fruitful life, because others can come for you for the healing energy. Like, others are drawn to you for your light, and they can sit within your light, but they will never be able to take your light from you. So I'm going to leave that card there as well. I hadn't even shuffled the deck, and that card just like, it had something to say. So let's shuffle the deck. I only want a couple of tarot cards because I feel like I've got more messages through channeling and oracle cards and things, like messages and things. And let's get maybe one or two more tarot cards for you guys. How is pile 1 glowing up? Yeah, 7 of Swords. You are taking your light with you wherever you go. This is people in the past. So this is people in the past. Like, literally, you had all these swords down in your light, and then people have come along. They've tried to kind of like sweep you off your pedestal. Like, you are naturally on a pedestal, and others around you don't like how much you shine. Like, in the past, you're getting rid of all these negative people now, but in the past, people have not liked how you shine. You may have always got promotions, others didn't like it. They tried to dim your light, take it away from you. Just different scenarios, maybe like friendships and stuff. Like, I don't know, you've looked absolutely fabulous on a night out, and then you've had this one friend that's just like nitpicked at your outfit or like your shoes or something, and these people are trying to take from you because they know that you are better than them, and they could be amazing too if they stop taking from other people and stepped in their own strength and their own, like, they grounded themselves and became true to who they were and worked on themselves, you know, did loads of shadow work, meditated. If they themselves learnt to glow up and vibe high, they wouldn't need to take anyone else's light, anyone else's stuff. They wouldn't have to try and dim other people's lights for them to shine, because no one shines through dimming others' lights. Like, literally, you know, like that saying, like, fix someone, if you see someone's crown's broken, fix it. Don't, like, take flipping diamond out of it. Like, literally, everyone could shine and be amazing if they only stopped taking from others. But this is people in your past. They tried to pull you down. They tried to pull you off your pedestal. They tried to whip the air from under your feet. And that ain't happening anymore. And from now on, you are just going to be divinely protected. So this is what has been happening. And I feel for some of you, it's been happening since, like, literally birth and childhood. And for others of you, it's been like toxic work colleagues and things. But yeah, you are truly amazing. And your glow up is literally shining your own light, and no one is, like, you're untouchable. No one is going to be able to. Because you can just see it coming now. Like, in the past, I think you've been so kind-hearted and so generous with your love and, like, really giving to others, that even when you've seen that they're, like, nitpicking and try to steal your light, you may have not been able to stand fully in your ground. And then now you're like, it's not going to bother you. They may try still, but it ain't going to bother you whatsoever. And you're just going to look at them and think, wow, they're really going through some stuff, and just wish, like, nothing but love and light for them. But that's love and light of their own, not your light. Like, literally, you can just see through the BS, and you're not going to let yourself be surrounded by these people anymore. Like, this is you, like, stood proud, the high priestess. Like, you can see the black and white in situations. You can see the grey areas, and you were just, like, standing strong, protected by Mother Nature, protected by magic, protected by the universe. And yeah, you're just divinely protected. I feel like some of you have recently gone through, like, a dark night of the soul, and you've had maybe a Kundalini awakening. But whatever it is, you are vibing high. You are this pure white unicorn light, and others just can't, they just can't touch you. So that is you. And yeah, this is, like, look here, that's someone sneaking up. This is somebody in the past. So this card came out in reverse, right? So this is somebody in the past, like, literally, they're going to pour this cup of water all over you, and it's just to be like, I don't know, you know, like haters pouring shade and, I don't know, nasty comments and trolls and things like that. They're, like, tiptoeing up and, like, sneaking up and pouring some, like, shade and some, like, hate on you in the past. But look, it's flipped. And that cup now is just falling back out, and they just can't touch you anymore. They just can't touch you anymore, because you are vibing so high that the low vibes, they're beneath your feet. They are just, like, way down, and yeah, you are just invincible to all that crap now. I just feel like you guys, we know what's going on for you guys, and I just want to get you guys some really nice advice. And this deck here is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. And of course, guys, you are now working your light, and just want to get some really nice advice for you guys. So what advice popped out straight away? Protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. My goodness, yeah, you are literally taking back your power. And if you do want to protect yourself, then you can protect yourself with crystals. You can smudge. I've got two examples of smudging here. So this is sage. I actually purchased this, but then I've got a massive sage bush in the garden. So I feel like my garden's naturally protecting me as it is. But yeah, that is sage. So you can smudge with sage. And this is Palo Santo as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I love the smell of this. It's not as, it's really strong at smudging, but it's not as smoky as the sage. So this is a favourite amongst quite a lot of people because it smells absolutely incredible, and it's not as smoky either. So you can smudge yourself with this. You simply just light it, and the smoke off it, you can go around your body and just like smudge yourself with it. And you can ask for protection. You can ask the divine to protect you. You can ask your spirit guides for protection. And then here as well, I've got some crystals that are really good for protection. So tourmaline is really good for protection. Any dark stone is amazing for protection. So this is obsidian. This is a version of obsidian. There's so many different kinds of obsidian, but any obsidian is really good for protection. So any black stones are good for protection. This one in particular is my favourite for protection. I wear labradorite earrings. I don't wear much jewellery, as you can tell. I haven't even done my nails this week either. But yeah, labradorite is so protected. It helps to it helps to raise your vibrations. It helps to protect. It is like a mirror to bad energy. So it will just like mirror back any bad energy, therefore protecting you and your light. It's such a wonderful stone, and you can't really see it on this piece, but on other pieces it's like this magic rainbow. It's so beautiful. Amethyst as well is really good for protection. It's really good for the crown chakra and raising the vibrations as well. So, oh yeah, you might be able to see it on this. You see the blue, gorgeous blue, kind of like rainbow shining on there. That is really good. Also, the clear quartz is good as well. It's got a rainbow of all colours in, so that's really good as well for protection and raising your vibrations and protecting your light. Celestine as well is really good. So I just ordered a Celestine wand off Etsy, and if it comes today whilst I am still filming, then I will make sure that I show you guys. But it's a Celestine wand, and it's got some other crystals on to represent the chakras as well. But Celestine, you can literally get a piece of Celestine about this big for about £2.50, and it's a really abundant crystal, and it's really protective, and it helps to charge energies. So your energies, it'll help to protect you. You can smudge with it as well, and obviously you don't light it, but you could just use it to like really clear your energies like that. And it's a really beautiful crystal, which reminds me of the pure light that you have as well, because it's just this gorgeous white crystal, and it's so widely sourced that it is so reasonably priced. It's like the most reasonably priced crystal you can get. It's absolutely beautiful, and you can use it to raise your vibrations, clear your energy. You can use it to like protect you as well, and it just really amplifies everything. So you can use it to cleanse your crystals, to amplify any other crystals. You can use it to cleanse your crystals like you would with the Palo Santo or sage. So yeah, if you're looking for things for protection, then those crystals are really good. And also as well with the cords, if you do have anyone in particular that has really taken from you in the past, your energy, maybe finances, anything. If you know of anybody that is really negative and not good for you in your life, you can do cord cutting. And cord cutting is, if you imagine these ribbons of light, or like these red cords or blue cords, whatever you want to imagine, it's just literally like a piece of string which is attached like it's obviously you can't see it in the 3D, but if you just imagine this piece of string tied from you to this other person, then you just imagine cutting it. And you can work with Archangel Michael as well. You can call him in. If you have some sodalite crystal as well, really gorgeous deep blue crystal, you can meditate with that, and you can call in Archangel Michael and ask him to help you cut the cords from this person. And you can do a meditation with Archangel Michael. You can carry some sodalite crystals with you. You can envisage just cutting the cords. You can physically go like this with your fingers and be like, and cutting you out. Just cut the cords from them, and then that person can no longer take your energy. I feel like we've already talked about that no one can take your energy from you anymore, but if you do feel that there is like particular individual that you need to cut the cord from, then you can do some cord cutting. And also here with soul retrieval, if you have gone through anything particularly bad in your lifetime, some trauma or something where the memory, you feel like in that moment of time you lost a piece of yourself, then you can do soul retrieval. You can do this on your own through meditation, or you could go see a specialist in it, someone that you trust, someone that's got the credentials. But soul retrieval is when you meditate and you ground yourself, you protect yourself, you do a meditation. And you know, guys, I'm gonna have to actually make a meditation for this and put it on YouTube, because this comes up in quite a lot of my readings, so I feel like it'd be really helpful to many. And you literally ground yourself, protect yourself, and meditate, and you go back to that moment in your life. So you go back to that memory, that time of your life when something happened that took from you, and you go back and you literally soothe yourself in that position. So say for me, I went back and did some childhood healing, and I was doing a workshop. It was at the time, I think we were doing the Ogham. Could have been the Ogham or the runes, but at the time we went back and did some soul retrieval, and I went back to my childhood self. I was about 4 years old, and something traumatic happened in my childhood, and I went back and I comforted my younger self. I could see my younger self. I gave her such a big hug. I told her how amazing she is, how this is not gonna affect your life. You are better than this. You are so amazing. This shouldn't be happening to you right now. Don't let this moment take from you. And I literally just gave myself such a big hug, like my younger self, my child self, such a big hug, and told her how much I loved her and how much she was loved, how much she was protected. Around that same sort of time, I realised that my pet horse back then is now my spirit guide. So he was always really healing and stuff back then. And I told the younger self that, look, Dancer is your spirit animal, and he's such a beautiful, like, albino horse. Like, he's literally like a unicorn, And I told my younger self that dancer is your spirit guide, and that is why you always feel so loved and nurtured and protected when you are in the field with dancer, because he becomes your spirit guide. He is your protector. So I went back and told my younger self all this. So I just had to digress and go into all that because I just wanted to give you a understanding of what it was, because it's easy to do, but unless you know what I am talking about, it's kind of hard to understand. So it's basically going back to yourself when you're going through a certain situation, and in that moment when you are crying, sobbing, broken, whatever it is, you go back and just give your younger self a big hug and tell them how much you love them and how loved you are and how protected you are, and that you are going to get through this and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, call back your power from those who have taken, cut the cords and retrieve your souls. This is just amazing, guys. My goodness, this is such a beautiful and powerful reading. I really enjoyed reading for you guys today. I hope you found this very useful. You are just learning to shine bright within your power and live your best life and not let others take from you, which is amazing. So if this video resonated and you found it useful, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more videos from myself, and take good care, and I will see you all next time. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 2 and the British Rose Fresh Plumping mask. This is like literally one of my favorite masks. It just smells so amazing. I love anything rose, and yeah, it's just so gentle and soothing as well. And the rose to me is all about like blooming and blossoming, and I feel like you guys are learning to really nurture and look after yourself and give yourself some self-love. And yeah, just taking more time out for you, like having those luxurious baths, not just because you need to get a wash, but because you just want to relax and soak in the bubbles and, you know, just relax, light some candles and things. Like, feel for you right now, it's all about like romanticizing your life and making every little thing in your life just so special. Like, I don't know, making yourself a nice hot drink and just charging it with loving energy and, you know, soaking in the smell of it and just really enjoying all the little things in life, because we can get so, I don't know, taken away by the day, and just sometimes it's nice to pay a bit more attention in our day-to-day lives and just soak up the energy of, you know, the rain, and sit that cup of tea and, you know, feel it warm in your heart and things like that. So it's all about taking time for you and letting yourself naturally blossom, like giving yourself to naturally unfurl your petals and naturally blossom as well. Of course, this beautiful pink, it's like the heart chakra, the higher heart chakra. It always reminds me of like a big rose just opening at the center of your heart and letting life be more loving, like appreciate. It's all about like appreciating things a little bit more and seeing the joy in all the little things, because, you know, we don't all have to be millionaires to have an amazing life. It's all about enjoying the little things and, yeah, treating yourself to time out, time for healing, time for like I say, a little foot spa or soaking in the bath or whatever it is for you that feels good. Just really enjoy it. Like listen to music and just let your roses, like your petals, unfurl from your heart and just let love in and really kind of see that life can be a fairy tale and live life as if it is a fairy tale. Your life is your fairy tale because you can bring so much love and enjoyment into the little things. Like your life will be beautiful in every day, in every way. So I'll put your mask there and I'm going to get a card from this deck. I was telling Pile 1 how this deck I purchased at Christmas. In December for the Christmas period. I was going to do some nice festive readings with it, but then I did lose my voice for like 3 weeks over the festive period, and then I had family staying and I just didn't have the time and space to create a wonderful space for reading, so I didn't use them, and I was going to wait till like November this year to use them, but Spirit was like, get those cards out, they need to be used because there's some beautiful messages in it. So that is what we are doing today. So what is happening right now for pile number 2? How is pile 2 glowing up? What does pile 2 need to know right now? This one. Oh, family. The love is present in the presence of thee. A comforting veil that warms the heart and hugs the soul. Yeah. So it's all just about bringing love and joy into your life, and just everything that you do. Just bring so much like love and abundance to that situation. But yeah, if you do have a family, then just spending more time with your family and like switching off the devices, like putting your phone to one side and paying more attention to your family will just bring so much joy in. Like literally, I think everybody, me included, needs to like step away from the phone a bit more often and, you know, maybe plug it in, put it on charge and don't look at it for the evening. It's definitely good not to look at the phone anyway before bedtime and things. We've got the blue light, which can, you know, stop us from getting a really good night's sleep. And also as well, you have loads of things going round and round in your brain that don't necessarily have to be there. So yeah, step away from the gadgets, step away from the devices and spend more time with those who you love. So if you don't have family, then, you know, spending time with friends, and, you know, if you go out for a meal with friends or catch up for a cuppa, just like leave your phone in your pocket and pay more attention to your surroundings and the conversations that you have. And yeah, it's just a beautiful message as well. Like 12 rounds down to a 3, and there are 3 beautiful images on this card here. So yeah, just really nurture your surroundings and find joy in the conversations that you are having. And yeah, leave the devices for when you need to look up something on Google or something like that, but just spend more time with those that you love, which is beautiful. So I'm going to get a couple of tarot cards as well. This is Tarot of the Old Path, and it's just such a beautiful deck. I feel like it's a really nurturing deck as well. There's a lot of green on here as well, because green is also the heart chakra. And maybe getting out into nature as well, because nature can be so nurturing for us. like just stepping out and maybe taking your cup of tea outside in the garden if you have a garden, going for a nice little walk. Yeah, just really kind of soaking it up and appreciating nature as well, like Mother Nature. So you got the Ten of Pentacles again, all these gorgeous green with the imagery here, like the green of the heart, and just appreciating things in life is going to bring such wonderful groundedness. Like Pentacles are all about like earth energy and being grounded, and also as well it is feeling really stable, and it's just it's stable and abundance is the Ten of Pentacles. It is really wholesome abundance. So I think if you take time out to see the natural beauty of your life, it will make you feel more grounded, because we can be up in our heads a lot when we're looking at social media, and not doing that and focusing more on what is happening in the present moment, in the now, paying attention to his conversations and really being present in the moment can really help to ground us. And being grounded in the present moment is going to make you see how abundant your life truly is, and your life will just naturally feel more grounded and abundant, which is just absolutely beautiful. Someone may even be offering you a life of abundance as well. So yeah, if you just started seeing somebody, they may be ready to I want to say put a ring on it, but not so much put a ring on it. For some of you, maybe put a ring on it, but yeah, just like an offer of real grounded, wholesome relationship. That could be a message for some of you. So yeah, real grounded relationship. And for some of you as well, it's gonna, well, naturally paying more attention in life and switching the phone off is gonna bring more wholesomeness to friendships and things. But yeah, it's gonna be really, you're gonna find that friendships and things are a lot more grounded and wholesome, which is beautiful. We've got a card in here which is tipped over. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, you may have been like asleep while things are going on in the world. Like you've been like not paying attention to everything, and there may be someone in your life, a loved one, a family member, a friend that's been trying to get your attention and pouring into you, but you've been like fast asleep and you've just not seen them there. So they may have been giving you love, affection, attention, and you've just been kind of blinded to it because you've been too busy in your head or on the devices and things. But yeah, you're going to be able to pay attention more to what others are giving to you, what others are telling you, and when others need your nurturing as well. So yeah, it's all about becoming more present in the now and seeing what's really going on in life, and really just bringing that pure love and abundance to everyday, like normal everyday occurrences. Like I say, making a cup of tea, just really enjoy, like sipping the tea, enjoy that time out that you can take whilst enjoying your cup of tea. Just feel how warming and soothing it makes you feel. And by bringing in enjoyment and relaxation in those moments of everyday normality, it's just going to make you see life in such a beautiful and magical way. It's going to really help you see how beautiful your life truly is and how more beautiful it could be. You're just going to be able to see and be more joyful, and life is going to seem and become a lot more easier. Like tasks that you got to do throughout your day, if you're up in your head about it, it can seem like, you know, a check off list that you kind of want to put off. But if you just bring a little bit of joy, a little bit of calmness to the situation, you're going to be able to get through things really seamlessly and easily as well. So I'm going to get this deck here, which is the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and we'll give it a nice shuffle. Again, just look how beautiful these roses are. So nice. So some advice for pile number 2. We have got this gorgeous card here. Your guidance is divinely guided. So you are being divinely guided, and like I say, things are going to just seem so seamlessly smooth and easy to do when you bring in peace and joyfulness into your day-to-day life. It's just going to, like, things are going to flow really easily as well. I got a song in my head before I came to do your reading. It was that, I can't think how it goes, where it's like 74, 75, so about story ever after or something like that. That song came to me as well, so I will link that song down below for you guys to listen to, because there might be some messages in that for you guys. Yeah, I've gone on a bit of a tangent now, and I can't remember what I was going to say. I just feel like your story ever after can be so beautiful and easily fit into place and flow. Your life can just flow if you bring joy to the moment as well. So you're divinely being guided. Like, there's just, that sand is just like flowing, and the waterfall. Like, this is like your headspace when you might be ignoring things that are going on because you're too busy on your phone or something like that, or I don't know, watching TV or anything, just distractions in your life. These distractions are taking you away from being abundant in your life and just seamlessly flowing through life. So if you can dim down those distractions, limit the time on them. If you have a phone, you can set a kind of like a timer for when you spend X amount of time on your phone. And obviously if you use it for business and things, then use it when you need it. If you need to check emails and things like that, send emails. But if you are, now especially I'm getting a message for somebody who works from home, who has their own business. People who have their own business, I know from myself in the past, I know from my other half who literally is never at home. He literally works 8 days a week. He leaves the house at 5 in the morning. He gets back at like 9, 10 at night. If he's not at work, he's working from home. He's either working all weekend at work, or he's working the weekend at home on his computer. And it's so hard. Now, I understand everyone's situation's different. I know that my other half kind of has to do what he's doing, otherwise everything will just falter like shiz. So he's got to keep doing what he's doing. But for some of you, you may be unnecessarily doing the most, where you could actually sit back. You could maybe switch your phone off for like 2 hours. Give yourself like from 4 o'clock this evening Or say if you have children, I'm going to pick the kids up from school and I'm going to switch my phone off, or I'm going to put it on silent, or I'm going to put it on charge, and I'm not going to look at it until maybe 8 o'clock at night when I've tucked them up in bed, and I will just quickly go on it 8 till 9 just to check any emails, respond to any messages that I need to in that day, and then the phone is going off until the morning. You could do things like that, because sometimes you might be doing business, but then you end up just scrolling aimlessly on social media just because it's a habit. I know for me it's a habit. Oh, wake up in the morning, bam, straight on YouTube. Oh, finish on YouTube. Right, let's see what's happening on Facebook. Oh, done on Facebook. Let's see what's happening on Instagram. And it takes up time that I could be spending meditating. I could be spending focusing more on the wholesome food that I'm eating. I could be thinking mindfully about what I'm going to get done in my day. You know, if you plan out your day, you can do more purposeful things in those time slots. Like, I don't know, 8 till 10, I'm going to do my emails. I'm going to take a break until 10:30. Then 10:30 till 12, I'm going to do X, Y, Z. Then I'm going to have a lunch break. And then from, I don't know, 1 till 4, I'm going to do X, Y, Z that needs to be done. And if you have those time frames, I know because I've spoken to people in the past, and if people set themselves time frames like that, it can really help to, if you set yourself half an hour to do something, it will take you half an hour. If you set yourself 3 hours to do something, it will take you 3 hours. Like literally setting yourself a time scale, you'd be surprised what you can get done in that amount of time. And then you'll find you have more free time to do things for you, to spend time with the family, to have those meaningful conversations, to lounge around in that bubble bath and not answer emails while you are doing so. You know, it will give you more time for you, and yeah, it just gives you such a more abundant, free-flowing life in that way, because you can get so much done in a lot less time, and you will just see how much time was actually spent just like scrolling on Instagram or whatever it is that you guys do. I mean, my other half, he doesn't really use social media, but he'll spend hours like playing a game on his phone. But to be fair, he literally has 2 hours a day to actually like not be in work, so fair play to him. But yeah, let's get some more advice for you, pile 2. Oh, I didn't, this one, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Yes, guys, this is what we are talking about. Retreat from the shiz that you don't need to be dealing with. Rest, use that time to replenish you, to, you know, soak in the bath, enjoy that cup of tea, sit with your feet on the grass, you know, spend time with loved ones, and yeah, it's just gonna make you feel so wholesome and so nourished, and you're gonna see how blessed your life truly is, like literally. Just so beautiful. Like, this is you just appreciating. Well, there's roses in here as well. It's like she's giving thanks to the roses, but this is you just being like so thankful for your life and everything that you've learned in your life, and you're just so blessed that you didn't have to change anything. You didn't have to get a different job. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to do that. All you had to do was to put your life into time slots that would give you more free time. And yeah, it's just so beautiful, because this is so tranquil. Like, you know, the hair's been blown away here. It's as if, like, you know, you're still being drawn to. And the thing is, you can still sit and watch YouTube for 3 hours, but make sure that you are wanting to sit and watch YouTube for 3 hours. You know, if you want to binge watch Netflix, just make sure that it's making you happy and that is your me time and that is time for you that brings you enjoyment. You know, if you want to scroll on Facebook, great, but maybe set yourself a little time, like 20 minutes to scroll on social media, and after that you're done, you put your phone down. Like, just be more mindful of it, and if it's not bringing you joy, then get rid of it. I've just seen I love Gilmore Girls. Me and my daughter love Gilmore Girls. And in the episode where Emily is like literally getting rid of everything in a mansion because her husband's just passed away, and literally, obviously in that moment, nothing's going to bring her joy, but she's literally chucking everything. You don't have to get rid of everything. Go on Instagram 20 minutes if it's going to make you happy. Don't let social media or other outlets drain from you because it's not bringing you joy. Just set little time slots, right? This is my 15-20 minutes to scroll on Instagram. I'm going to see what's going on. You know, like a few pictures, see what's happening, get some food inspiration, whatever it is. Do that, and then when your 20 minutes is up, do something else. So yeah, that's just absolutely beautiful. This moon here, like this is the amount of time that you're giving yourself at the minute for you. And by making this be the amount of time that's for things that drain your energy, you can have the rest of the moon, like the rest of that for you. And yeah, you're just going to be able to appreciate life a lot more. Everything's just going to be a lot easier, a lot more enjoyable. You know, spending time with people who, you know, you have nurturing conversations with, those people that you really enjoy talking to, spending time fully absorbing that conversation is just going to bring so much more joy to your life. So, pile 2, this has been your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already to see more readings from myself. And yeah, just find that time for you. Segment your life into, like, segment your week, your days. You don't have to be so regimented about it, but just segment it so you have enough time to do all those things that you truly want to do. Not one of us wants to wake up in 20 years time and look back on all the things that we missed because we were just wasting time on social media. So guys, I'm sending you all so much love, and I will see you all next time. Thanks guys. Bye. Hi pile 3, those of you who chose the almond milk and oat mask, Mediterranean almond milk with oat mask, this is your reading. So straight away, when I picked up this jar, I was getting the song, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, hoping that you like me too, whatever it goes. I think it's from Oliver, isn't it? I couldn't think where it was from. Maybe it is from Oliver. Oh my God, and oats, like the gruel, my goodness. I feel like for you guys that you've always been a people pleaser, and you've always, when you're getting to know people, you really hope that they like you. And I think your glow up is all about learning to not be a people pleaser, and not, like, if people don't like you, then they're not meant to be in your life anyway, and it doesn't really matter. And I think it's learning to not care so much what other people think about you, which is beautiful. I like almond milk and oats to me, just so like calming, and I mean, they're pretty beige, aren't they? And this colour here is quite beige, but the beigeness is just not caring. Like, obviously you're a caring person, but just not being upset anymore by people's impressions of you. I feel for some of you as well, you might be quite empathic, and you can pick up, if you're an empath, then you naturally pick up on feelings of other people. Like, people don't have to speak, and you can know what they're thinking, feeling. And sometimes it's really hard for empaths, especially if you are, a lot of empaths are naturally people pleasing, because you can pick up on people's energies. You can sense whether they like you or not, and you just want them to like you, and you just want to make them feel comfortable. And there's just a lot going on energetically when you are an empath, and you can pick up on other people's thoughts and feelings. There is a lot going on, and it can be really hard. And it can be really hard going on any empath, because you're constantly in the feels of other people. Like, you can just, if you walk into a room, it's like your energy field is so big, you just soak up other people's feelings, and sometimes it's hard to distinguish between what are your thoughts, what are your feelings, and somebody else's. And especially if you've got someone narcissistic in your life, narcissists are naturally drawn to empaths, and empaths are naturally drawn to narcissists. And narcissists can kind of mold people to how they want them to think and feel. And obviously, empaths are quite malleable. Oh my goodness. I had a tooth removed last week, and I'm on a lot of painkillers, and I cannot quite get all my words out at the minute, so I do apologise. But yeah, empaths are quite easy to mould into a shape. God, I'm just picturing like porridge now being just squished and squeezed into any shape that the narcissist wants them to be in. And so yeah, I'm really digressing at the moment, but for you, your glow up is about learning to stand in your power. And I feel such gentle energies from you, Pile 3. Almost makes me feel kind of dreamy and sleepy and just really relaxed and wonderful. So you guys have this natural, beautiful energy and aura, and people can sometimes take that for granted, and in turn, of course, take you for granted. And now is your time to still be nurturing and loving and vulnerable, because vulnerability is such a beautiful quality to have. But you're not going to let people, like, people are going to see your vulnerability for a strength from now on, Pile 3. They're not going to see your vulnerability as a weakness and take from you and mold you and manipulate you. For now, going forward, you're now stepping into your truth and still being an empath, still being vulnerable, but you are learning to protect yourself. You're learning that you are malleable, but people aren't going to be able to squeeze the life out of you anymore. Like, literally, you will forever be nurturing and gentle and beautiful, but you're now stepping into a power where you're not going to allow people to take from you anymore, and you can still be nurturing and loving without giving too much of your power and energy away. And now is the time for people to really start respecting you and it's all about your inner strength and you stepping into this beautiful light of abundance and power. And it's more that you're now aware of where in the past people have been able to take from you, and now how going forward you've just got your wits about you and you can see where people are trying to manipulate you, and you're just not going to rise to it and you're not going to let it happen. And you guys are truly amazing, powerful. You are such like earth angels, like beautiful natural healers. And that is essentially why people want to take from you in the first place. It is because you are so beautiful, energetically nurturing, that people want a bit of that. But you are learning to stand in your power and not let people take from you like they have been able to willingly do in the past. But yeah, stay true to yourself, stay beautiful, because you can still be a beautiful empath, but protect your energy as well. So generally when we are empathic, it's because something might have happened in our childhood or somewhere in our past that has left us to become a people pleaser. And if you think about the chakra system, you know, you've got at your feet and your legs, you've got your sacral, you've got your root chakra. And that is all about being rooted to the ground. I'll do it this way. It might make more sense. So here, this is your root chakra. And then you've got your sacral chakra. Then you, in your, like between your belly button and your like groin. And then you've got your solar plexus at your belly button. And then you've got your heart chakra. And then you've got your throat chakra. And then you've got your crown chakra, which is right at the top of your head. And essentially what empaths do is when you go through trauma, to protect yourself, you end up being not rooted anymore, and you take all your energy up into your higher chakras. So you end up being more in your head and in your crown chakra and your heart chakra. And that is why if all your energy is up here in your top chakras, that is why you can pick up on others' energies so much, because all your energy is up here. You're no longer grounded. You're all up in your head and your heart space. And that is why you're so in tune to everyone on the outside. Everyone in the room, you can tune in and you can tell what they're thinking, feeling. If they're sad, if they're happy. You know, they might verbally be saying one thing, but you can tell, you know, they might be telling you, oh, I'm fine, I'm great, everything's good. But really, they're really sad, they're really angry, this, that, and the other. And you can tell if somebody likes you or they don't like you. You can pick up on bad vibes. And it's all because all your energy is in the upper chakras. So what you are learning to do is to bring energy back into your lower chakras. God, it feels so heavy as I'm doing that as well. I just feel like there's so much heaviness there that you are going to be able to ground. It's so beautiful. You are going to be able to ground. But the best thing about you being empath, pile 3, is that even when you're grounded and you are in your own power, you've still got all these psychic gifts. You've still got all these knowings. You can still pick up on people's energies and their thoughts and their feelings and whether they like you or not. You can still pick up on all that, but you've got so much strength within you and groundedness that they can't manipulate your energy anymore. It's like you've got this strong energy field around you, and because you've got this strength and you're grounded, like your power is like within you, so no one can take it away. So before we even get any cards out, we're already 11 minutes in and I haven't even got a card out yet. But I want to talk about grounding crystals for you guys. So I'm just going to have a sip of water. Water can be really grounding and replenishing as well. You can charge your water, in fact, with love. You can charge your water and everything that you drink. You can kind of bless it and just put the intention in it. You can put intention in food, water, anything that your body absorbs. You can put in attention and you can say, I want this meal to ground me. I want this meal to protect my energy. I want this glass of water to protect me. And every time I take a sip of water, it brings my energy into me. Right, now crystals, any black crystal, any dark crystal like this, it doesn't have to be a giant crystal ball, by the way. This is just my lovely obsidian crystal ball that I got from a beautiful shop in Tintagel in Cornwall. It's a very like spiritual place, Tintagel. It's where King Arthur was, like Merlin, and it's like a witchcraft museum there as well. And I got this. It's so beautiful. I love it. It really does soak up negative energy. Now, if you want a big gorgeous crystal like this in your house, then that is wonderful, but you don't have to have anything as large as this. Any dark crystal is really good for protection. So you could have a small piece of obsidian, tourmaline, keep it in your pocket. You could wear earrings or anything like that. But if you don't wear jewelry, then you can simply just have a tiny little crystal and keep it upon your person. You have got labradorite. This is like one of my favorite crystals because it's so protecting. It's absolutely beautiful. You can't really see on here, but you can see it more on this wand here. This was also from Cornwall. This was from Mevagissey. You can see it maybe a bit better in here. There's like this blue rainbow in there. So it's like a grey, greeny, smoky crystal, and then it has beautiful flecks of rainbow, beautiful mesmerizing blue in there. Now, labradorite, I wear labradorite earrings, and as you can tell, I don't really wear much other jewellery. I do love jewellery, but I tend not to wear it much. Labradorite is amazing because it is grounding, it's protecting, it's good for protecting. Any of these crystals as well are really good for protecting against psychic attacks, which empaths are very open to. But you know, you can ask your spirit guides to protect you from all that. It's like a mirror. So labradorite to me is like a mirror. So it shines back any negativity that comes towards you. It just blocks it and it like shines it back at them. So it's really good. It helps with an empath's gifts as well, because it helps psychic abilities and things like that. So it's really helpful for you to be able to tune in as well, but it's really protective. So labradorite is amazing for anybody who wants to protect themselves, but definitely empaths. It's a really amazing stone. But yeah, any dark crystal is going to help ground you into your root chakra and your sacral chakra and those lower chakras. So red jasper as well is really good for the sacral chakra, the root chakra, sacral chakra. So dark crystals, brown crystals, red crystals are really good. So let's get some cards out. I've talked so much. This is a beautiful deck that I got at Christmas, but I was going to wait till this Christmas to use it. But Spirit was like, get those beautiful cards out and use them today, because there's some messages in for the collective today. So this is Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle deck. So yeah, we are using this today. It's so beautiful. We have got merriment. Yeah. Look at all this, look at all these candles around the crown chakra, amazing. And look at this, it's like, this is like the empath, the light around the empath, it's all bright and white and in the upper chakras, and this is you with the getting your strength in the root chakras now. So this is Merriment 21, rounds down to a 3. What joy, what glee beams from the sounds of voices, uplifting the webs of sorrow, glimmering as if no tomorrow, which is just absolutely fitting and perfect. So yeah, it's all about enjoying the moment and stepping into your strength and bringing energy into your root chakra, grounding yourself at the root, but also letting your light shine out of your crown chakra as well. And yeah, just merriment. It will bring more joy to you, because being grounded in your body can help you enjoy the moment a bit more as well. If you're not so focused on the energies of others, you can enjoy the moment for you a bit more. If you're tuned into others and you're in their feelings, then you're kind of feeling their experience. But if you ground yourself, you can then feel your experience, and like, I don't know, going out will be so much more enjoyable for you, because you can turn your attention inwards. So you're not, say if you walked into a busy pub or restaurant and there's all these energies going on, and if you tune into yourself, you can still be protective and know if something's going to go down, something's going to happen, to protect yourself. Like, you're still tuned in like that, but you can, if you're more grounded, you can be more present in the moment, that you can enjoy and not let everyone in the room take your energy. You can keep that energy for you, and you're just going to have such more of a fulfilling and enjoyable time when you are out with friends and things, if you keep your energy to yourself and not let people kind of like pickpocket it, which is just wonderful. So yeah, merriment, it also reminds me of the Three of Cups, like the celebration card as well in tarot. So yeah, it's just absolutely wonderful. You might have a strong connection to music as well. And gosh, I was once told this, because I myself am an empath. I always have been an empath, and it's wonderful for like spiritual gifts and tarot reading and being an energy healer and things like that. It is absolutely wonderful for. But unless you are strong within your roots, music, listening to music, like you've got high vibe music, you've got low vibe music, like literally, if you, like for instance, right, Coldplay is one of my favourite bands ever, and my favourite album ever is Parachute album. And that album to me is like, when it's a sunny day and I'm driving in the car, that is the album I put on. If I'm very thoughtful, that is the album that I put on. And if I am in my feels and I am sad, that is also the album that I put on. Like, it just fits for like every situation, does the album, and I love it. And sometimes it's really good to put that album on and be really happy, and other times it's really good to put that album on and have a good cry. We all need to feel all the emotions that we possess from time to time, and it is good. So I am deeply rooted now in my lower chakras, so that album is absolutely fine for me, and I love it in any situation. I just have such affinity with that album that is great. But if you listen to nothing but sad music, or music that's just got lots of like F-bombs in, and if a piece of music makes you feel angry, a piece of music makes you feel sad, and if it all feels a bit too much, then Spirit's just saying to listen to music that makes you feel a bit more uplifted. Listen to music that makes you happy. Listen to music that makes you want to sing. And if you think of like manifestation and things like that, if you are always singing about sad things and horrible things happening and F this, F that, you know, stuff like that, if you're singing it out loud all the time, that's kind of the vibe that you're in. But so for now, listen to uplifting music, but grounding yourself is going to bring you to a space where you can listen to like literally anything and be absolutely fine with it, and it's not going to affect your life in that way. But yeah, just be very mindful while you are grounding yourself to, if music is affecting you, to pop on a different station, you know, listen to more uplifting music, songs that make you happy, songs that make you want to dance around. Because as well, music and dancing around can really help to shift the energies as well. So music and dancing can help shift your energies in your body and literally help with blockages as well. Also, music has vibrations as well, so certain notes have different vibrations and trigger different chakras within the body as well. So yeah, just be a little bit mindful of what music you're listening to at this moment in time, just while you are going through this like healing phase. But once you are grounded and once you can comfortably listen to any music and not have it affect you, then go for it, listen to it. But if that music is ever making you feel sad, feel down, feel upset, feel aggressive, anyway like that, switch the channel, put on something that's just going to make you happy and sing out loud. So with that being said, I'm gonna get a few tarot cards out now. I only want two. This is the Tarot of the Old Path. Such a beautiful, like, earthly abundant tarot set. It's just so beautiful. I love the imagery on it. So let's get some advice for pile 3 on their glow up. So we've got 2 of rods. This is you using the rods to help you ground yourself. Like, you've been up here and the rods are helping you ground yourself. And then you've got these new shoots of life that's coming out, because you will find that once you ground yourself, I'm also getting as well, like, this is like walking on eggshells, like daintily walking through life. And you know, when you're an empath, you can pick up on people's feelings, so you know, oh, I can't say this to them, or I better not say that, or I better not bring that conversation up. And tentatively not having the conversations that you truly want to have, because you don't want to upset them, you don't want to rock the boat in certain scenarios. And you know, maybe I'm getting like dim your light. Like, I feel like you have had to dim your light because you don't want, you know, that if you shone a little bit brighter, that person over there in the corner be a little bit upset and feel a little bit crappy about it. But you are now learning, as you ground yourself, you are learning to stand in your truth, have those conversations you want to have. You're going to be able to do that. You know, that you're going to be able to do that thing that might make the other person upset, but they could do it themselves if they truly wanted to. Like, literally, you're going to learn to live your best life and stand strong and have so much energy within you and be so grounded and rooted that you are just going to be able to do things for you. And if other people want to do the same, then they can follow in suit, but they're not going to take your energy and dim your light for them to be able to shine. No way, that's not happening anymore. So yeah, this is you in the past, walking on eggshells, but now these are sinking into the ground, you're rooting down, and these new buds are blossoming. So yeah, there's also all the root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus colours in there as well. The red, the root, the orange, the sacral, and the solar plexus is the yellow. So this is you bringing all them chakras to life and just like grounding them. And these chakras are then going to become so powerful for you. It's just going to be amazing. So let's get another, oh well, looks like it's this card. I went to shuffle and this card did not want to leave my hand. So, wow, this is the Ten of Swords. This is you not giving a SHIT anymore. Like, literally, I try to be PC and not, obviously tarot readings are for people who are over the age of 18 anyway. This channel is not for anyone younger, but I do always want to keep it PC because I don't know, that's just who I am. Yes, I do swear in my day-to-day life, but on my channel I just like to be, you know, a little bit polite. But I do love watching tarot readers that do swear and stuff. Like, I'm just like, yeah, you own that, you do that, I love it. So much power in it. But this is you not giving a shiz anymore, and you are literally putting all your power back into your solar plexus. And I was listening to another tarot reader as well, I can't remember her name, but I just found her and she is so amazing. And she was on about how you always have to have one sword out for protection. So this is you pinning yourself down into your lower chakras. And this is the solar plexus, you being like, I'm going to be strong in my solar plexus. So solar plexus is like where all the anxiety can lie, worried about offending other people, worried about this, worried about that, and what will they think if I do this, what will they think if I do that. That is the solar plexus. And this is you, like, literally sticking a sword in there and being like, I'm going to stand strong in my solar plexus and I'm going to do things for me. And if I upset anybody, that's their problem. Like, literally, people are only ever upset because things aren't going right in their life. If you do something amazing and they're upset at you, it's because they wish they could be doing it as well. Well, guess what? They can do it themselves. They just need to figure out how. So this is you being like, I am proud of my solar plexus. I'm going to let my solar plexus be grounded and shine. And this is you just standing in your power and having the strength to do things for you and not worried about if it'll upset other people, because you're not doing anything bad to purposely upset anybody. You're just standing in your ground and living your life for you and doing your best in life. And this sword here is your protection. This is just you having your wits about you. This is you just being able to protect yourself and get on with life. But yeah, everyone should always have their wits about them and have like we were saying earlier, being an empath, everyone can pick up on it. You can pick up on everyone's energy, but bringing it all back into you, that sword is like still being able to pick up on people's energy, not let it affect you, but it's like a BS detector. It's like you can still see where someone may harm you, or someone's not got your best interests at heart and things like that. You can see where you need to protect yourself, but you don't let anything affect you. It's just like, I don't trust that person. I'm not going to give in to that person. That person's a little bit shady. I don't trust what they have to say. It's just about having discernment about things. So still having the power, because it's very powerful being an empath, still having the power to tune in as a BS detector, but it's like having a sword out, because you're using it as your protection, and it is not about allowing others to just zap your energy. So that is what that is about. So powerful, so amazing. Wow, pile 3. You guys are the bee's knees. So this is the beautiful Work Your Light Oracle deck. Just gonna get some nice messages of advice for you now, pile 3. So what guidance and advice do we have for pile 3? Trust and niggle. Oh my goodness, this sword is your niggle. That's what we're saying, like, this is before where people just take your energy and you can feel this sadness, you can feel everything that's going on with them. And this sword is your niggle. So you still want the niggle. Like, what is the niggle? Niggling feeling trying to tell you that is your empathicness still being there, being able to pull out the BS, and it's there to trust you. The solar plexus, it's all about where we get the niggle. Where do we get a niggle? We get a gut feeling. The solar plexus is the gut. The solar plexus is that niggle, that gut feeling. And instead of now everyone being able to stab their sword into your, plug their energy into your sacral chakra, now you're using it for discernment. You are using it so you can feel a niggle. And I feel like it'll make your niggle stronger as well, because you're drawing your energy into you. You're not giving it so easily to everyone else. You'll be able to pick up on everyone's BS so much better. Like, literally, this is just so powerful for you guys. Oh my goodness. I love it when somebody can literally just pick up on other people's BS. Like, no one is going to take you for a ride. Pile 3. Like, literally, trust that niggle. Trust that niggle. What is that niggling feeling telling you? You know, amazing. You might even get inspiration of, oh, I've got a niggle, I really need to apply for that job, or I really need to watch my back with that person, I don't trust that person. Like, a niggle can be so many different things. But yeah, you're going to be able to trust your niggle, because that energy is not going to be so abundantly everybody else's, that the niggle is just going to be, you're just going to be able to feel it. You're going to be able to sense stuff. Now, I'm going to pull some more cards because too many flew out then. I want one more card, please, Spirit, for pile 3. Some wonderful guidance for my lovely pile 3, please, Spirit. Oh, that one. Oh, beautiful. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Seriously, pile 3, there are other people that are in your life now, but other people that are gonna come to you so easily. Like, being grounded and having a BS detector, you're going to be able to naturally know when someone is amazing and someone is on your high vibe. You're going to find your high vibe tribe, because you have got such a good BS detector that you're not going to give those people time. The people that are not there on your same vibration, on your same wavelength, you're not going to give them time. So it will give you more time to call in your soul tribe. You're not going to waste your time on people anymore that just aren't a good vibe, you don't have time for them anymore. And this is all about calling in your soul tribe, your soul family. So other people that are spiritual like you, as kind as you, who know who they are like you. Friends who aren't going to zap your energy. Friends that aren't going to just drain you with all their problems. Friends that are literally going to have fun with you and appreciate you for who you are. They're naturally going to come into your life because that is what you are deserving of. And that is who you're truly meant to be. So, yeah, it's just amazing. You are going to draw in so many intuitive friends. Like dolphins are so in tune with each other. And I just think like their sonar as vibrations. Like if you think of a magnet, you're just going to attract. I don't know, I'm just getting like this big like vortex. It's just going to attract energy in. You're just going to attract people to you who are on the same wavelength of thought and same vibration energy wise as well. Like you are calling in your soul tribe. So pile 3, work on grounding yourself and you'll have so much more energy for yourself. Like literally you'll be so much more energized. You'll feel so much healthier, more abundant. You feel more awake as well. You will feel more awake because as an empath, you can feel so sleepy, so drained. Need to take loads of naps, feel absolutely exhausted throughout the day. Why? Because we're letting our energy escape and letting others grab all our energy, all our attention, and it just zaps us of energy. So getting grounded, get some crystals, you could do some singing bowl meditations, you could find some meditations on YouTube that are all about grounding. Focus on the meditations that work on your root chakra, sacral chakra and solar plexus, and really become in tune with your body. You could eat grounding foods, bless your water, bless your food. And yeah, you are going to have such an abundant, fulfilling life because you are going to bring in all the people that are meant to be in your life. Friends, soul family, like relationships in the future. And you are going to be able to shine bright and step forward with such confidence in everything you do. You're going to have such an amazing BS detector and you're just not going to waste your time on people that you get niggling. They're not a good person. Sniffed out their BS. Like literally, you're going to be able to walk forward with true, wonderful friends by your side and just live such a successful life. Really do believe that. Pile 3, I'm loving this, my fellow empaths. Yeah, best of luck. I know you can do it. You're absolutely amazing. Grab those dark crystals. Concentrate on your lower chakras. If you don't know anything about chakras, then you can find information on YouTube, the internet. Get a book on chakras, anything you feel you need to help you on this journey. It's just going to be amazing. So guys, if you enjoyed this and it resonated, please do leave a thumbs up and support my channel by subscribing, and I'm sending you all so much love and I'll see you all next time. Thanks guys. Bye.